Hello, I'm Fiona Mackey, and I'm the Regional Director for Latin America for the Economist Intelligence Unit. I'm here at the World Bank Investor Forum and in Buenos Aires on the occasion of the G20 Summit in Buenos Aires. And this forum is about scaling investment for sustainable development. And I'm joined right now by Brian Moynihan, who's the Chairman and CEO of Bank of America, who's been participating in the forum. Brian, thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure.
And I'd just like to ask you first, why is the World Bank Forum important for Bank of America?
Well, I think from Dr. Kim's leadership, they have been, over the last several years, trying to usher a bunch of initiatives going on to get very pragmatic results out of it. And I think he convened us here and the power that he has to convene, but he brought the right kinds of people from the private sector, the public sector, from think tanks to practitioners like ourselves, and he's put them all in a room and said, I want pragmatic recommendations out of it. And we're busy at it now. We'll see how it comes out at the end of the day. And I think that's critical, is to get very pragmatic recommendations that governments can adopt, the private sector can adopt, and we can all do together to help really bring the amount of money that's going to be needed to drive the SDGs through the world.
And what in particular can the private sector do to help scale investment to actually achieve that poverty reduction goal for 2030 as part of the SDGs?
We have to bring money. I mean, the private sector has to usher money. As a financial institution, we have to not only bring the money we have, but you also have to get our clients' money involved. Then we have to bring rules and regulations that make that happen faster. And sometimes it's rules and regulations, and sometimes it's risk removal by governmental entities. And I think we have to be clear what we need to open up the taps of financing. And the third time, it's commitment. In other words, you're not going to cure this with any one person saying, here's $1 and it's done. All the charity in the world isn't going to do this. All the foundations could empty themselves and still not do it. It's going to take the private sector and the entire net worth of the world, the entire operating expense of all the world, corporate world, and then delivering it. So we have to bring, as I said, we have to bring intelligence, information, and money, but we also have to bring a clear initiative of, we needed to do these 5 things and we would invest faster in infrastructure in X country, Y country, or Z country.
And given the scale of the challenge, how best can the public sector and the private sector cooperate to achieve those SDGs?
Well, we have to make every dollar equal 5. And so the point is, we got to innovate. And so today we announced a fund, a blended finance fund that's going to take the middle slice of risk to make the financing easier for the debt and make the equity more lucrative, so more equity will come. That's just one initiative, one innovation that we'll start with 60. We'll get some people come in, we'll parlay it up into probably tens of billions of dollars with other people. But the reality is that it's going to take some innovation and it's going to take some excitement to get the momentum going. But it's really going to take a little bit by everybody. And so that is the partnership that can help unleash that. So if a government de-risks a project a little differently, they can bring money that will take a lower return. And that 2% savings to that project will allow that project to be more successful, therefore it might be able to go faster or be bigger, or whatever the case could be. So I think it's specifically, I'd say to governments, it's about focus on where the risk that stops people investing, save their energy for those places where you just can't help, basic social service projects, things like that. And then on top of that, provide the information and technology infrastructure that these projects can have, the evidence and proof. And then the other thing is get an inventory. What do you need done? And then for the private sector, it's be specific in what we ask for to allow that money to flow.
Brian Moynihan, thank you.
Yep, thank you.